Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And our live game is Benfica against AC Milan. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
So off we go then. And it's Modric. Oh, good interception. Hoists it high. Loftus-Cheek. Modric looks to slip it through. A chance! And he's whipped it in low. Goal! Benfica! And Benfica take the lead. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Benfica take the early advantage. Loftus-Cheek. Modric. Pushes it out wide. Now the pass. And he's onside. Boots it to safety. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That's not going to find its target. Modric. Milan suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Well, it can be very hard to regroup and work your way back into the match, but they've got time.
Modric floats one over. Well read, he sorted that out. Managed to get it away. Out to the left it goes. Looks like a good ball through. He slid it through. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Thrust towards the front line. He's made sure that that won't get through. Through it. Clever pass. Decent enough try.
But when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Tries to stroke it through. Otamendi gets it back. Tries to dink it in. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
And that all stems from great vision, you know. What a delightful little ball over the top that was.
Shoots! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Modric. Milan. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Chance! Now the cross. The defence can get it clear. Otamendi. Victory now would mean so much. And it's Modric. Oh, good ball. Loftus-Cheek. Spoon forward. It took genuine bravery to attempt a tackle there. Mind you, he had little option.
Well, if ever a tackle had to be made, that was about the perfect example. They were completely caught out by the break, and they got themselves into last resort territory. What a saviour.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I love to see a team closing down from the front like that, and I think they did brilliant to win it back and get the shot away.
Dinks one in. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Modric. Fine defending there. Aimed long and direct. Modric. Chip through. Right through the middle. Tries one! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
It almost looked like the perfect marriage, the way the long pass was delivered so exactly into the runner's path, and it's a shame it led to nothing.
Modric goes long and forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Plays it out to the wing. Charges in. The first half is done.
Milan find themselves trailing and not having the best of outings, so it calls for a collective effort now of fighting spirit and a show of pride, just to sort things out.
Just 45 minutes from now, we will know who goes through from this group.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they can find a way back.
Pumps it upfield. Who's going to make this theirs? Loftus-Cheek. to thread it through, cuts it out. Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right there. Deftly done. Modric. Another piece of really good defending. Comes forwards. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
Benfica have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Passes it through. Otamendi with a long pass. It's a good-looking cross. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that.
Benfica have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must at certain times, Peter, and they have to respond to what's being asked of them.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Now it's Modric. Modric plays it in. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Plays a clever pass. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Loftus-Cheek. Modric is being picked on here.
Oh, closing him down.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And it's Modric. Tries a through ball. It's a brilliant interception. That's gone a long way up and away. Well, that's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Tries lifting it over. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Passes it through. He's off on a marauding run. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence. Tries to dink it in. Defence has got rid of that. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Goes long. Loftus-Cheek. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Milan have a sub ready to come on. He's had a go! Tries a long pass towards the front.
There's a real confidence about them, and they look as though fitness levels and energy are still strong, but they have to maintain possession. They can't afford to lose it again. Loftus-Cheek goes for goal! And
That could come back to haunt them.
Yeah, as chances go, that was as good as it gets, and it could well have got them back on level terms.
Milan look as though they're about to make a change. Otamendi looks to dink one in. Done very well to intervene. Spoon forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. He goes long. Forward it goes. Looks like a good ball through. Swept in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Now can he finish? Just off target. Dispatched clinically. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
All square again into the dying minutes. Milan are once more the kings of the late goal. They do it so often. Now the pass. That'll be a throw. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A very good game of football, no winner, but both sets of fans have got their money's worth. Fine entertainment, and it ends all square. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think they'll be a little irked by the fact that they had control for good periods of the game and didn't do enough to turn that control into victory.
and welcome to the San Siro here in Milan, home to both AC Milan and Internazionale, and the venue for the 2016 Champions League final. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
It'll be a throw-in. Gets it upfield. And he's made certain that won't get through. Milan are on a great run. 5 wins in a row. Corner. But by that far.
And that is one very relieved man between the sticks. There was no way he was going to get to that, and he knows it.
Milan, a very fine defensive record over recent games. Looks to slip it through. It upfield. Milan, the most prolific team in the league this season. Good clearance and very necessary. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Rabiot. Milan are pressing with energy in the opening moments of the game. Gets good distance on it. It's gone out for a throw-in. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Ball's out on the left now. Out to the flank. Gets it, and now what? Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better. Any other time it would have sneaked in.
Battles to win it back. Out wide now. Massive leap! Goal! Milan! First blood drawn. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Milan draw first blood here.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Tries a through ball. Play for a goal kick. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of passing.
Sticks it away! And already they're looking to run away with it. You've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Milan get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Looks like a good ball through. Who's going to make this theirs? Now the pass. Fires it in low. Too long and over the line. Out again for a throw-in. Modric goes for the cross. Played out to the right. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Rabiot tries the route one option. Good idea, just poorly executed. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Penetration to go with all this possession. Rabiot. Passes it through. Good. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Tries a through ball. Out to the left it goes. We've reached half-time. So your views on the first half?
Milan looked good for their lead. As soon as they went ahead, they took full advantage of a loss of concentration and landed a second blow before recovery from the first. It's kicking them while they're down, and it's got to be done.
Milan go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. Can he find a finish now? In he flies! Brave effort, total commitment.
And he attacked that ball with real conviction. Just such a pity about the end result.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Looks like a good ball through. And he's whipped it in low. And it's Rabiot. Looks to slip it through. Oh, he's found him in space. Danger averted for now.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
It's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
There'll be a change here. Man waiting to come on. All needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Tried to play it through.
I timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Turns and goes back. Rabiot. And more, and more, and more. Surely now, beyond all doubt.
Milan produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it is a strong end product.
Milan take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. It's come loose. Forward it goes. Floats one over. In for a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
OK, they've got nothing to show for it, but that was a really incisive counter-attack, and it's hard to defend against that type of breakaway.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Modric passes it through. Rabiot looking to get within range. Hits one! That really should have hit the net.
Well, that's the kind of break that can do a lot of damage. It just lacked the finish to be a great counter-attacking strike. It was so direct.
Boots it upfield. Well played, he saw that coming. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Rabiot goes long and forward. And it's Modric. Where to from here? Oh, he's in! Rabiot unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No way through there. Spoon forward. Modric gets it back. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
And he should have made it 4. Tries a through ball. Looks like a good ball through. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. 4 extra minutes added on. Now the pass. Quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Cuts it out. Modric. And there goes the final whistle. Milan enjoy their perfect day. For their victims, it is entirely imperfect. Comprehensive winners of a one-sided contest. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?